The idea for the Peopling a Nation exhibit was brought to us by the Oregon Northwest Black Pioneers and the president, Willie Richardson. She had seen something similar done up at the Oregon Historical Society in Portland a few years ago, and she thought that it would be a really interesting way to bring students and student work into the gallery. Along with the various student projects, we brought in artifacts from different cultures that are representative of the cultures in the Salem-Keizer School District. We have costumes like this beautiful gold Korean robe, as well as numerous different hats. All of these exhibits were created by students at Houck Middle School. Of the 100 plus that we received, we selected 20 to feature in our gallery. This particular student's grandfather came to the United States as part of the Braceros program in the 1940s, and he earned his citizenship by working in the fields in California. And so the student talks about that particular program and how it relates to his personal family history, which was really the goal of the Peopling the Nation project. These photographs are actually historical photographs from the National Archive. This particular exhibit was created by Chris Capele. His grandfather is from the Marshall Islands originally and actually served as a Marshallese senator from 2003 to 2007. One of the things that we were looking at with this exhibit as we were selecting the different student representatives was a cross-section of the cultural and ethnic representation in the Salem-Keizer School District. The diversity in the Salem-Keizer School District is changing rapidly, and one of the largest growing populations is Pacific Islanders, specifically Marshallese students. Shyla Wynn, in researching her family history, interviewed her grandmother, who was born in North Dakota. And while her grandmother grew up speaking English, both her parents spoke German mostly. One of the things that she did discover was the ship list from the SS Montezuma, which left Liverpool on October 13th, 1909, and arrived in Quebec on October 28th, 1909. And if you look closely at this, you can actually see where her great-grandparents are listed as emigrating from Germany. And this is a rare document. I mean, most people didn't hang on to these things. And this is a very good example of a focus on just family history, while the other exhibit showed a little bit of national history as it related to a particular family member. This one focuses very much on the great-grandmother and her story. You can see that there are images of her from an infant up through high school, as well as images of her with her family, her birth certificate, her marriage certificate, a photo of her in the military. And the great thing about this particular project is it encourages kids to speak to their family members while those family members are still alive to share their stories, which is something that I think a lot of people fail to do in their lifetime.